I just got back from the Empowered Podcasting Conference in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I want to tell you, I almost talked myself out of going. I went without my normal conference posse this time. No crew, no built in group to sit with at lunch. And to be honest, I was a little apprehensive walking in there. But I found my people, had some great conversations, made some new friends, and walked away with some takeaways I think are so important for all of us out there trying to build side hustles and build businesses, not just podcasters. Let's get into them.
Side Hustle Suitcase, unpacking tips, tools, and strategies to help you grow your business and create the life you want, with your host, Paul Gowder.
Takeaway number one, connection is for you too, not just your audience. We talk a lot about building community, building connection with your audience, but this reminded me that connection matters for us too. Going without my normal crew, I was nervous, and it pushed me to go find more people, to have some more conversations, to really push myself out of my comfort zone. And here's why it matters, because what we do can be very isolating. We're heads down in our content and our list and making content, and it's easy to forget to come up for air and to talk to people sometimes. And so expanding your network isn't just for, getting referrals and building a network. It's helps you with burnout. It creates a bigger network, more people you can rely on, more people you can talk to when you need help. So skipping this event would have been a big mistake for me, and I'm so glad I went. Takeaway number two, don't be just a podcaster. This one is something I've seen at other conferences too, at blogging conferences. A lot of people at this conference, when I talked to them, their whole business was the podcast. They were just a podcast, and they focused on building more episodes and more shows. And same thing at blogging conferences. They just do writing and they just push out content. Over the last few years, that has hurt them. And it's really hard to hear the stories of publishers getting hit with Google content, helpful content, Google AI, and all of that really caused people to lose their traffic and thus lose their money. And the risk when we're single focused is that we are susceptible to when something changes, when one platform makes an algorithm change, or when Google decides to stop showing links. It means that you are very, very vulnerable to this. So one of the keynote speakers said something that really made me connect with this, and that is, when you tell yourself you're not creative and you don't want to be on camera, you don't want to film a TikTok, what you're really saying is you're scared of being vulnerable in that new medium. It's not that you're not creative, you're just scared to be creative there. And that's a mindset shift that you really need to do as you diversify and go in other directions. So stop being just one thing and being on one platform, and really put yourself out there and be open to going more places. Takeaway number three is making good content, making killer content is the answer to all their problems. Dave Jackson from School of Podcasting gave a talk on content quality, and I absolutely loved what he had to say. He pointed out the younger generation, like my daughter's generation, everybody frames them up as, they can't watch more than 2 minutes. It's a TikTok. All they do is scroll and endless scrolling. But if you think about it, this is the generation that created binge watching. My daughter's watched the entire series of Friends multiple times. She watches Grey's Anatomy over and over. They will sit through hours of content when it's good. So it's not an attention span problem. It's that they are better at spotting the things they don't like and spotting crap. So as us as a content creator, we have to stop relying on that excuse as people just scroll past it. They'll watch, but we have to make something worth watching. Last takeaway, community is not a platform. And I was listening to Rich Henderson from Two Guys on a Plane, and he talked about community for your business. And him and I share some of the same ideas on community and what it is. And community is not a platform. It's not a Facebook group. It's not Discord. It's not Patreon. Those are just places where your community can gather. It's not the community itself. Community is anyone who feels connected to you. It's the relationship you have with them, and you have to meet them wherever they are. And so that means showing up in the comments, replying to people, having conversations in the comments, replying to the people who write back from your newsletter. You have to be relatable. You have to be a person. You have to give people a reason to want to engage with you. So it's not just a platform. So The things for me is really showing up at that conference, pushing myself to find more people, make more connections, finding new ways to go out there and find new places that you can publish your content, and really, really work on connecting with your audience. Yeah, if you want to dig deeper into these titles or these topics, I'd encourage you to join us over on our community, www.onthewaycommunity.com. And I'd love to see you over there. Thanks so much for being a part of the show, and I'll see you next time.